Hey guys, how's it going? It's been quite a while since I uploaded a Pokemon battle, but yeah, today I have a match. It's against Theflamingspade. Most of you already know him, some of you already don't. I know there's still some people trying to discover Pokemon battlers on YouTube. I've actually discovered I think I've discovered like 2 or 3 in the past month or so, which is kind of interesting. And they're even highly subbed, so I was like, wow, how did I miss that? Anyways, he's using Genesect, I'm also using Genesect, so we kind of both got some Genesect action going on. There will be some hot Genesect on Genesect action, so you know you could look forward to that. Look at that, I can't even speak. Anyways, he's gonna lead with his Brillium, I'm gonna lead with my Rotom. I'm gonna go for the trick first off, just to see whether it's a Poison Hill set or whether it's some kind of random set, which I probably didn't anticipate. In the case, it's the choice set, which is technically Loom based, so I would know what this Loom would do because he uses Bullet Seed. Now the problem is I lose my Rotom, but the good thing is he's no longer banded, so I might be able to work around it should I get to that point. Anyways, he doesn't want to stay in because he knows he's locked in on that Bullet Seed, and I'm going to go for a Stealth Rocks. I had the mind to go for the Thunder Wave because I know that this Volcarona was going to come and switch in because he wants to be there in before Rocks, but the Rocks was just too delicious to resist. I know the 4-times weakness to Rocks is something you'd want to get on their side of the field. So looking at my team, I didn't have anything to take a fire move, so I just wanted to go into Politoed, and because I can make it rain on the hose, I can resist the fire move should he go for it, but he decides to go for the Quiver Dance smart play because, you know, he can get one up on me and then basically go for a move that isn't resistant, in this case the Bug Buzz. And now here I was gonna go for a Scald. If the Scald was a Hydro Pump, then I would have probably gone for that, but because Scald is less base power than Hydro Pump, I want to go for the Parasong because I know the Parasong is a surefire way to take care of this Volcarona. Breath. If it wants to keep setting up in my face, which if it did, then I would be totally and utterly annulled. So I decided to switch out into my Therian Tornadus, sorry. Should I go for a Bug Buzz, but he decides to go for a Quiver Dance again, so really he is just predicting my switches. And the good thing is he has Flamethrower, not Fire Blast. I was thinking, thank God if that was Fire Blast. Looking at the damage he does to me, I would have been cooked. Literally cooked turkey. So let me say this thing right here. He would have got confused because this is actually the second game we had. The first game kind of cut out early at this point, and the first game I had, he had got confused, and then I switched out into my Conkeldurr, which I don't like anymore because Conkeldurr doesn't seem to work for me. I don't know why, but it just doesn't. Yeah, my Conkeldurr wouldn't have got hit by this Bug Buzz because he would actually attack himself in confusion at this point. So because of that, I lost an actual good potential game in my favor right there, and you know, I could have lived the. You'll see the Brillium is gonna come in after the Parasong count is down to 0, and he's gonna hit me with a Bullet Seed, and you know, had I been at full HP, I could have probably taken at least say 4. But anyway, it comes out now, and I'm hoping for it not to be more than 2 hits, because if it is more than 2 hits, I am gone. So I see the second hit, I'm hoping for the third hit not to happen, but I see the animation is still going, and I'm like, oh, why? So down goes my Conkeldurr. I'm actually really don't like Conkeldurr anymore. I hope it goes to you. Maybe you can get some use there. Even though you got Ice Punch, but still, it's in my opinion, it's rubbish. I just can't use it anymore. Someone help me. Anyways, out comes my Genesect, and now I am at that +1 because +1 download, and I've got Life Orb as well. So that's what? That's like a +80% special boost. And I go for a Thunder after Rocks. It's looking to be a 2-hit KO, but because I'm not choiced, I can just go for a Bug Buzz because it's more base power, and I can take it out from there. So down goes the Jirachi. And I'm not really sure what happens here next. Does he bring out his Ditto? Yeah, he does. Okay, so he brings out Ditto, which now becomes Ditto-sect. And you may be wondering, after the Impostor change, he will have +1 from this point. And then here comes the download, so he should be at +2. Actually, there's a little bit of mystery in this thing. He isn't at +2. He's actually still at +1, but I'm gonna bring up my Politoed just as Death Order because I know he's gonna want to try and go for the Thunder. Seeing as it's raining, that's the most probable situation move. So he gets a useless crit, which totally mattered, and I would have been able to live that if it hadn't been for the crit. But now here are going to Jirachi, and here's where the +2/+1 thing comes into play, because if he's at +2, he should really do more than half. But I'm living at green, so really he's still at +1. So I'm not really sure what the download mechanics is going on in 5th gen. But there I get paralyzed, and look at this reaction.
Okay, Jirachi, can you just hit? I know you can. Good. Now I need you to T-root, please. Please. Fuck this.
Can someone please explain how the hell do I get paralyzed 2 turns in a row? How likely is that? And on top of that, because of that actually cost me the game, believe it or not. Because my gene sect, right, with the download, whenever I brought it in, I would have been at +1. And this gene sect right here should have been paralyzed because I was actually trying to go for a thunder wave myself. Which means this ditto sect would have been crippled, and then I can just go for a thunder, because I know after +1 in special attack, and you'll see it for reference too, that my gene sect is gonna one-shot everything on his team bar Brelin with a thunder. So here's where the referential thing comes into play. He's actually gonna switch out because he knows he has the game. He can just bring his ditto and thunder me back in the face, and he'll win the game. But here's what would have happened had this Brelin, had his gene sect, his ditto sect, been paralyzed. Let's just say he got hit by thunder. Now I can go for a thunder and take out this Lucario in one shot. That's all fine and dandy. And here he's going to bring out his own gene sect. He actually told me this is a rock polish one, so he should be modest, but I'm timid, so you can see. So I'm going to be faster than it because of what I just said. Go for a thunder because because it's raining. Why not? And it's the hardest move I can use. I would have totally obliterated every single Pokemon just like that. And now he brings out his Ditto, which should be paralyzed, and he's just gonna hit me in the face with a thunder, and then he's gonna take a win, and that will be the game. And that Breloom, had it gone for a Mug Punch, I'm sure I would have been able to live that and then go for a Bug Buzz. And if it didn't go down to a Bug Buzz, I had my Tornado's T to back me up on that factor. So yeah. But anyway, that's the game. You're welcome to leave a like, rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll come back to you guys with some other videos, mainly Mario Kart Wii and Fire Emblem, because my new HD PVR is beast because I got the good settings. So yeah, that'll be it. I'll catch you guys later, and peace.